welcome back to my channel. My name is Hope and this is MissionKeto, and today's video is going to be a really fun video. The day that we are filming this, it is the big football rival game for Michigan versus Ohio State, and that would be University of Michigan, right?
Yes.
Yes. Go Blue! I got that wrong in the last video that we did that we talked about it, but so what we decided to do is I'm going to be making Andy some foods, like finger foods in the air fryer. Hopefully he'll eat them if he's hungry. You know how you carnivore people are when you are on this diet. You eat whenever you're hungry, and you can never guarantee when that is. But every once in a while, Andy will send me videos that he sees of things that look really delicious, and it might not be even keto. So my goal is to try to make those into, right now, a carnivore type dish for him. So he did send me a couple of recipes recently, and one of them is chicken tenders, crispy chicken tenders, and the other one was just like some little bites. I can't remember, sausage with bacon wrapped around them, and there's other stuff going on. I can't remember it. But they're all, Ralphie, they're all like air fryer type deals. And I have the crispy chicken tenders. I was wondering, how am I going to do this with him? Because it's carnivore and he's not even doing dairy right now. Well, I figured I would make the butter mayo, because the day that you make it, it's very creamy like a mayo, and we can use that to coat the chicken, and then we'll put a pork rind coating on the outside to make them crispy, and then we'll stick them in the air fryer. So I'm super excited to try this. That's probably the big one I'm most excited about. And then I'm also going to make myself some jalapeno poppers because I wanted something too, right? But the other exciting thing about this video is I was actually contacted by a company to try out a product of theirs, and literally, I know people probably say this all the time when they're making a video, but you know how much we love our Ninja air fryer. We use it all the time. I was going to do this no matter what. And then this happened, and this company sent me their air fryer to try. And I said, well, I'm just going to wait and make those items with this air fryer and give you guys an honest review on what we think of this air fryer. So the company is Zstar. It's an air fryer grill. It's got, you know, the 5-in-1 type deal. I haven't even opened it. It's a pretty big package here. I haven't even opened it yet. So I'm going to open it in just a minute and kind of show you everything, what it comes with. And we're going to get started. And I will give you an honest review. I will tell you what I like about it, what I don't like about it. And then you guys can make the decision if you want to, if you're interested, if you're in the market for an air fryer. So from what I've seen so far, I already know of a couple of pros that I like about it just from the information that I've seen on their website. All of the information will be down below. Also, we'll get into more of that later, but let's get started.
All right, so this was a pretty big box, and I actually thought that it would have another box inside of it, but it didn't. This was literally it. But here is like some fancy B-roll video that Andy got of it outside of the box, just showing you all of the detail of the tips for cooking, the pieces that come with it, the electronic buttons up at the top, the sleek design. It's got a great handle. I love it. And all of the parts that come with it. You've got your bottom dish, you've got your air fry basket, and your grill. So you
just saw me opening it up, and that was fun. But thankfully Andy was here to help me. But as you can see, it is pretty standard looking air fryer. It's got the electronic controls up at the top. I haven't turned it on or anything yet, but we'll get into that later. It's got a nice handle. I will say that you're able to easily lift it up and close it. And then it's got grill tips down here. You guys know I definitely follow those on the one I'm using right now. There's probably like a little plastic thing to rip off there. It's got a user manual. It does come with some tongs, which I'm pretty excited about. That's very cool because we can always use extra tongs, right? And then it's got another plate here. It's got an air fryer basket, and then you've got your actual main dish here. So this is a shallower looking one than I'm used to, which is fine. I'm just saying what I'm used to. And then up here is the heating element. I can show you as best as I can what that looks like. So what I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna go ahead and clean all of these items because they're of course new, but this is like your fry basket where you would put, this is what I would probably use mostly. And then this looks more like a grill pan where you would stick it in there and you would put maybe your hamburgers, steaks, those types of things. So I'm gonna go ahead and clean all of these items and then we'll get started on making them and then I will show you how to turn it on and everything. Okay, so we are back. We're gonna make those chicken tenders now. And what I did was I made that butter mayo. It's not super thick this time, but you saw, I think it's a very particular mayo. Like you have to like start blending it right away. And as you saw, my immersion blender did not fit in my mason jar. I can't remember what I made it in last time, but I've got it here. And this is for me to be able to have the chicken cling to. And then we're gonna throw some pork rinds. These are pork rinds already pulverized and blended in nothing. So it's just got salt and natural smoke flavor. So this is okay for Andy right now. So we're just gonna make this dish here, this setting station or whatever. And we're gonna try to make this, but let's check out this air fryer, okay? So what we're gonna do is I've got it plugged in. I will bring you over here, so hold please. Okay, so what I have done here is even though it's plugged in, you wanna make sure you hit the power button. I already did that. And then I'm choosing the air crisp option because I want these to air crisp. I want them to air fry. And I wanna preheat mine. So I put it based on the air crisp tips down here. It's at 400 degrees and I'm gonna start it at 20 minutes. We'll just see, because I'm using very small boneless, skinless chicken tenderloins. And so we're gonna start it at the 20 minutes and then I hit preheat. So it's preheating right now for 4 minutes. I will show you what it looks like after I stick them in and all of that. And I want you to see the front of it because it's gonna show us the food while it's cooking. That's probably one of the biggest things that I'm excited about in this whole thing.
All right, so here I'm getting my dredging station ready. I've got the butter mayo in one container and the pork rinds in another, and I'm just seasoning the chicken and getting ready to put it in the grill.
Okay, so it is done preheating and it did beep at me and tell me that it was done preheating, which I appreciate that. So now we're just gonna basically coat everything. This is very light and buttery instead of thick like I was hoping. But I think it's still going to do the job. So yeah, I mean, look, this is getting breaded nicely. So this is the only time Andy and I, even Andy's not a big pork rind person. This is the only time we'll ever eat. You know, and this is something that we can both eat together, which I'm excited about. I will definitely try it too. I'm trying to get him to taste it for you guys. On camera. But yeah, so far very cool. And these are dishwasher safe if I haven't said it already, but yeah, this is not as thick as I was hoping, but I think it's gonna be okay. I just wanted something to be like, you know, normally you do eggs and milk or eggs and heavy whipping cream or sour cream or things like that. And you can certainly do some of that on Carnivore, but he's just being so strict right now. I thought this would be a really nice option. So we'll see. I'm gonna try to fit all of these in here in this one take. We shall see. So let us know down below. I know some of you guys did the last time, but what was the big game that you're looking forward to college-wise? Like this weekend? This seems to be a big weekend. I think Florida State and Florida played last night. Florida State won. That's like the big rivalry, the two major Florida teams. But yeah, one of Andy's best childhood friends is an Ohio State fan. So they're always ripping each other on this game. And already the texting has started, and it's going to be a fun day. It's going to be a fun day. Put it that way. All right. So I'm going to squeeze one more in here. And then I'll show you what it looks like while it's cooking also. I want to make sure you get all of the details of this. I hope I'm bringing you everything that you want to see, but you could season this up however much you want with other things. But again, Andy's being real strict on the seasonings too. The only seasoning he really likes right now, that's not just garlic pepper or garlic powder and salt, is the Redmond's seasoning salt. And we got some more of that coming. So now we're gonna close this and let's see what it does. So I think I just need to hit start. Air crisp. It's already on what I set it on. Okay, so 20 minutes. So let me bring you down and I'll show you the front door so you can see how cool that is. Oops. Okay, so you can see me, yes, but look at that. So this is something that I really think is important, a good feature in this, because I feel like I want to see what's going on in there, and if you keep opening and closing it, you're messing with the heat, right? So now we can kind of see the chicken and what's going on in there. Here's another feature about halfway through, and I'm hoping that I'll show you in about 10 minutes, it's gonna have a shake thing come up. I haven't seen it yet, so I don't know what it looks like, but it's gonna tell me that I need to shake the basket or turn whatever's in there over, which I think that's pretty cool too. So stay tuned. All right, so I wanted to show you, it's beeping at me. It's halfway through and it's telling me to shake. So let's open this up and take a look. Oh, wow. Ooh. Andy is going to be pleased, I think. So we're gonna flip these over. They're looking pretty crispy. So the recipe that he had sent me originally that was not keto, or I guess maybe it could have been keto, carnivore, it had yogurt was the binder, and it had Parmesan with the breading as well. And we're not doing that right now, or he's not. So yeah, oh boy. So this has nothing to do with air fryer. It's not attaching as well, but I think he's gonna be happy with this. This is gonna give him that crispy. But so far, look at how delicious these are looking. I'm very excited. And the air fryer let me know that it was time to flip them. I thought that was cool because it beeped. I'm gonna close it and we're gonna finish it up. It's got 10 more minutes to go. And see, the light pops right back on. And listen to this. It's very quiet. You still hear it. You know it's going on, which is good, so you don't forget about it. But I don't know, you guys have heard the other one that I have, that Ninja one, is very loud. It's very loud, and it's actually something that Ralphie doesn't like. He'll go in the other room and hide because you guys know he's a little skittish when I cook. He doesn't like some of the smells and the noises. He is actually, if this tells you anything, he's sitting right here, not even scared. He can't even hear this. I'm sure he can hear it, but so yeah, let's see what it looks like when it comes out. All right, so it just beeped at me that it was done. Oh my goodness, look at that. I think this is gonna turn out. Oh, I've got my ingredient for my next one. This is amazing. These look great. Let me take them out and then I will show you how delicious these look. The only thing I'm sad about though is Andy won't have anything to dip it in because he's not doing any of that. And the butter mayo, I ended up tossing that only because I put raw chicken in it. I should have done maybe a little bit of it at a time. So just a future tip for yourself, make sure you just put a little in at a time and then maybe he would have been able to dip that. But look at those. Oh my goodness. Wow, well done, air fryer. They are perfectly done. I was worried that maybe we'd have to adjust the times or whatever, but I think they turned out perfectly. And you can see like there's a layer of breading on this. I'm super excited to try this. So I'm gonna clean this up, and honestly, for the sake of this video being too long, I'm gonna go ahead and make the other things that I planned on making. I'll show you what they look like when they come out at the end, because I wanna make sure you see how this air fryer is doing. And then I'll give you my feedback, my pros and cons. We'll do a taste test as well, and we'll see what you think, what we think. All right, guys, we are back, and we have a full house. So if you hear and see Matthew's in the back, Jordan's making coffee. She's, you know, my daughter. So Andy's here, and I got him to be on camera. He's gonna be on camera.
Hashtag shocker.
Right, but I wanted him to taste these. And what was your first impression?
Amazing.
They look amazing. So he's gonna take a bite out of them and kind of give you guys, they're very hot. It is something that he'll be able to kind of pick up and take a bite out, but it's so hot right now, so I want him to see. Now this was something he has kind of been craving, and we're making it carnivore style for him.
Look at that. See the
It's
steam
very
coming
hot,
out?
so be careful, yes.
Oh.
It's okay, Matthew. Is that what you were looking for?
Ladies and gentlemen, this are some amazing chicken strips.
Nice.
Wow.
And they're crunchy because, you know, I guess he was craving something crunchy, and it's not, it stayed on, which I'm excited about. You'll see the video. He didn't see the whole part about the butter mayo. It kind of didn't thicken up like I had hoped, but it did the coating very well. So if this is something that you're kind of craving, this might be something you want to try. So yay.
Good stuff. Good job, Ben.
Thank you. All right, I'm gonna make the other ones next, the sausage bites or whatever. So I'll show you those at the end.
All right, so I did make these. They're like bacon sausage shots, something like that. If you're interested in knowing more about those, I can do a video separately, but I didn't want this video to get too long, but Andy loved those two. That is definitely a carnivore. Actually could be Bbbe also. And then I made some, I had a little bit of bacon left and some jalapenos, so I went ahead and made some jalapeno poppers. So yum.
All right, guys, so there you have it. We made 3 different things in the Zstar air fryer. It is a 7-in-1 air fryer. It's got all the different options, from grilling, air fry, cooking bacon by itself. It has a bacon option. You can cook vegetables in it separately, dehydrate, roast. It's got so many options. And I'm gonna say this, I don't have any cons about this. And that's saying a lot, because you guys know we use the Ninja one all the time. Daily we use that thing, and I love it. I've never said anything bad about it. However, this, I didn't realize what we were missing. The things that stand out the most to me, if you didn't notice already, was the window. Being able to see it as it's cooking. Occasionally it shuts off and comes back on, the light, because I guess they're thinking you don't need it the whole time, but it comes on periodically, which is nice. The sound that it makes is so low key. Now, I did only use the air crisp option, but preheat, it was the same thing. It's a very lower, more monotone sound, and that was very important to me as far as Ralphie is concerned, because he does not like, he's very sensitive to certain things. I just feel so silly saying that about our dog, right? And then I will say the one con that I have is I'm used to, when we turn the Ninja one on, it preheats automatically. This one, you actually have to set the button to preheat it. I think it's very important to preheat them, so if that's something you just have to remember to do. But I didn't have any problem remembering that today. I was surprised because I'm used to doing it automatically. But it really is nice to have your air fryer preheated before you start putting your food in. I think that is probably why I didn't have any issues with temperatures and times, because I did preheat it. I love the other thing is that it's dishwasher safe. All of those pieces in there can be taken out and put in your dishwasher. You do want to obviously let it cool before you do that. And now here we go to the pricing. I'm going to be really honest with you. I did say I was going to do an honest review. This is linked down below. They sell it on Amazon. It seems like every day, because we're in Black Friday mode here right now and Christmas shopping, that there's almost a different deal going on every day. So I can't sit here and tell you this is automatically what the price is going to be, but I can save you money on it. It is originally about $200. Right now, I just looked and there's like, I think a $10 off coupon that can automatically be applied. They've marked the price down extremely. It's like 100 and I don't even know for sure, 59. It's changing daily. And if you enter the code MissionKeto, it will also discount it further. So they're saying it's going to be around $99 plus some taxes. 99, give or take a few dollars, is what I'm noticing. But all in all, spending even $200 on this would be worth it to me, because I don't know, all of the pros that I just told you. I am very impressed with it. Everything turned out great. Andy's over here eating, watching football, and he's really loving those chicken tenders. He is really loving those. Listen to him. So, and remember, those chicken tenders and those breakfast pig shots they're carnivore. And the pig shots actually are Bbbe, really. It's just a fun, different way of eating something. So that is it. I will have all the information down below. Thank you so much for watching. If you have other questions about this, I will try to help the best way that I can. And I just want to say thank you to Zstar for sending me this, because the Ninja's going back in the box. So thanks, guys. See you on the next one. Bye.